Hey guys, it's LegomationStudio back here. Great to see you guys again with the start of an awesome little series we've got going up here. Now, first off, before we get started with this review here, I just want to let you guys know that really, I don't blame you if you're mad. I don't blame you if you've unsubscribed. It's been about like 2 months before an actual video. I don't blame you if you've been messaging me 5 times and I haven't been listening. I don't blame you if your mom just told you guys that you're going vegan for a week. I really do. What? Oh. But hopefully you guys aren't pissed off and you're saying, hey, awesome, another video. Because this is what we've got going on. We have come to a conclusion of what we were doing. This summer, my school ends next week, and today is, as you know, Friday. Today we are doing the start of Bionicle Classic Reviews, and this is how it's going to be going out for the rest of the summer, or hopefully from what I've seen the schedule is going to be going. So, every Friday we are going to upload a Bionicle Classic Review. See this picture of schedule? Yeah. And then every Wednesday we're going to be uploading a Throwbots review. So you see how that's working? Friday nights we've got for you guys Bionicle Classic Review, and Wednesday nights we've got for you guys Throwbots. So that's how the plan's going to lay out. We have a lot more classic Bionicle reviews, so once we've gotten around a couple of weeks of switching Throwbots, Bionicle, and now there's no more Throwbots to review, we'll just start doing Bionicle Classic Review, Wednesday, Friday, that kind of thing. It's kind of mixed up, but just every Friday and expect Bionicle Classic Review, and every Wednesday expect Throwbots Review. And it may be off a bit. If I end up not being able to post it, look on the channel the day it's supposed to air and I'll say, hey guys, I was busy in Florida so I can't do it. You know, something like that, because it's summer, you never know what happens. But hopefully wherever I am, I'll be able to upload these every Friday and Wednesday. And we're going to be going on from there. So, now that you've got that schedule planned out for you guys, I'm glad you're all back to watch these videos, and we will hopefully, along all of this, uploading and everything, we're going to be working on the Bionicle documentary this summer and get it done by the end of summer and post it, and that'll be pretty much the end of Bionicle for LegomationStudio, and then we can focus on just Lego stop motion. So, hope you guys get the download of things. Been busy with school, finals, and studies and everything, but yeah, hope you understand with that. So, let's get started with this Friday's Bionicle Classic Review. So guys, been on eBay for a while getting all of the original collection. Bionicle Classic Reviews, by the way, is basically reviews of the first year of Bionicle. And so, we will start off with the Tohunga. Tohunga were really the first sets of Bionicle. Released in 2000, or 2001, early 2001, at McDonald's. As you can see, this is the only packaging I have of the guys. But this is the packaging that I got for one of the guys. You can see it says Lego, Attention, Bionicle, has Huki on the front, or whoever was one of the Tohunga, and he has number 1. And the McDonald's logo here. Flip it on back. It has a nice picture of the island of Matanui, just a cool little image there, and it's basically circling the area that he lives in. See that? Yeah, pretty cool. And then saying, you know, 4 and up, don't choke, blah 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 blah. So that was the kind of packaging, and then it came with their whole bunch of pieces. I think they were really only about 7, 8 pieces, including the disc. So really simple. But you know, it was a great promo that they could give out in little kids, you know, in their little boxes, or really anyone just in their box. They could open it up, build it, and be like, wow, these are really cool. I'm going to go buy these at Toys R Us for $30 instead of free in a McDonald's Happy Meal. But the point is, advertising and promoting, and that's what these guys were for. I actually thought that these were on the shelves, which I wish they were, but no, they were only McDonald's. There was one Matoran, however, that was on the shelf, and I will be reviewing him later. But this is what we've got. And I shouldn't call them Matoran, I should call them Tohunga, because as you know, if you played my Matanui Quest of Knowledge, then you know that these were called the Tohunga originally, and then a year after Bionicle was around, they changed it to Matoran because people got upset. Because that was a real word used in the language, the Maori language. Anyways, the Tohunga. All released in McDonald's, very cool, and that you could actually combine them. This is what came inside, was the instructions. There were 2 combiners. For 3 of these guys, you could combine them, which was like Jala and a couple people. Then Kongu was the mask used for this combiner. And then a full combiner, which was this giant guy with Nuperu's mask. And just showing you how to build the average Matoran's body. This came with Matoro, this instruction, and it showed how to put them together really quick in 2 little things. And then a bunch of little pictures showing you just Bionicle hints and stuff for what it's about. Coming 2001, Bionicle. And then in the back you got a poster of the Toa with his Matoran. This came with Matoro, as you can see. So, pretty cool. Tohunga Matoro, Toa Kopaka. And yeah, it really should be Matoran Matoro, but that would have sounded weird. Matoran Matoro, Matoran Matoro. Blah, blah. And then Bionicle.com. You get the gist of it. Advertising, pretty cool. And you never know why LEGO never did this again. From then on, they released those crappy little, I actually have them, but those McDonald's where they were basically just a one solid figure glued all together. It wasn't even real pieces to advertise Bionicle. When, if they had done this again, it would have sold much better, because that's how they really got Bionicle sold first. So we got the Tohunga, all 6 of them. You would go to McDonald's to get them, and they would come in your Happy Meal. Yay! Now let's look at all of them. Well, they have the same build. We'll first zoom in and talk about Jala. So, here we have Jala. Now, originally his name was spelled J-A-L-L-A, Jala, but then it was later changed to Jaller. I don't know the thing behind that, but J-A-L-L-E-R. The A was taken off and replaced it with an E-R for his ending. I don't know why. I thought Jala was his, like, you know, they called him that Jala, but then later changed to Jaller. I thought Jala was just the nickname or how Takua pronounced it. But as you can see, he's really cool. Has the same color scheme that his next counterpart has when they eventually get changed into these guys. So Jala's second form, where they had the function where you could twist them, you know, and they had the little Coley ball stick, all that good stuff. But by himself is Jala. And they were just so unique and cool. They had these weird arm pieces, which were similar, as you'll see with the Throwbots. They had this kind of cool little technique thing. But basically, they would throw the disc, and that was the action they had. Under this was that famous head we never really saw in the cartoons that they tried not to show. It always killed me. And then a non-throwing arm, just kind of a blocky little arm there. You would just place the disc. There was a little slot here. Put the slot in the hand compartment. Pull it back and let it fly. And let his mask fall off too. See how great that is? Just kidding, his mask is not supposed to fall off. But yeah, that same kind of build with all of them. Next we take a look at Nuperu. Now Nuperu, they never made really a second Matoran version. He had purple, kind of, and black, which was actually kind of cool. You know, we never had this color scheme with the Toa or anything, so I thought it was pretty interesting. Actually, one of the Throwbots was this color scheme, so they kind of brought that back. But he has his throwing disc here. It says Pakari, which is the mask. And just again, you'd put it in his hand. And Nuperu, the inventor guy who made the boxer, would throw it. Boom. We got Huki here. Now, Huki, also like Jala, his name was spelt differently. Here you can see. If it focus, come on camera, just focus for a little bit. Huki, up in that corner there. H-U-K-I. When his name soon changes to H-E-W-K-I. Huki. So, I don't know, once again, just like Jala, they changed his name. But they did, again, same body, really cool color design for him. Throws the disc. Let's just do the action here for the audience. Throws the disc and it flies out of his hand. Very nice. Pretty awesome. Comparing him to his future one, again, the underheads, they were lighter. See, that's light, while this one is more of dark. But that was a comparison between them, his McDonald's version, and his older version of Huki. Pretty cool. Another Inika to be, well, soon to be Inika, which is Kongo. Ooh. You okay, Kong? Alright. Kongo! and his name is still spelt the same as it always is, but he's got Liwa's mask, which is the Miru, and gets the disc, throws it, boom. Lime green and kind of grayish, dark green if you want to call it color. But yeah, another really cool guy, and never made a second version of him except for his Toa forms, but never a second Matoran version. He is just like Nuparu, where he becomes an Anika, but they never made this kind of a version of him. But that's Kongu. Okay, here we have Maku. And Maku, she was made a future counterpart, or version, which was the Maku 2003 with the Koli, just like the other guys, the older version of the Matoran. But as for Tohunga, well, really Matoran, older form, this is her with the same color scheme. Never made her into a Anika, but she's the only one out of the group that didn't become an Anika of these Tohunga. But she also came, it was Holly who became that, but she also came with a disc here, see? And could throw it, and it would shoot. It had a picture of Toagali's mask here, and it was just throw it, just like the others. And what's interesting about her is that her mask doesn't represent any other Toa. It's the same one that Taragava Kama wore. Kongu had Liwa's, Huki had Pohatu's, Matoru had Kopaka's, Nuparu had Onua's, Jaller had Tahu's, but she didn't have Golly's mask, because they saved that for Holly, which was the other Matoran, but that's what we have for Maku. A lot of fan stories favorites. We have Matoro. Same mask that Kopaka wears, but in like a gray, kind of bluish gray, but really, well, gray, and white. And he had the disc with Kopaka's mask on it, the Akaku, and he'd throw it just like that. Ooh, that was a good throw. And yeah, another really cool color scheme about the Tohunga. And his second counterpart, which was released in 2003, was the bigger Matoro before his Anika form, where he had the bendable in the back, the function, and that's how he grew up to be that. But first we had this. So now we've taken a look at all of the Tohunga. The 2001 Bionicle McDonald's promos. They are very rare, and each one of them goes for, well, new, they probably go for about $20 each, and that's a lot, but I mean new as in the packaging with the instruction booklet, never put together with everything. But if you want to get them used, which I got a couple of these guys, they were about $10, $12. But that's where they lie for right now. Price new, the most I found was like $30. But if you look around, you can find for good prices on eBay and Amazon. And I hope you've enjoyed. These guys were great. Great promos. Don't know why McDonald's ever did it again. A little too late, Bionicle's over. But they were great. And stay tuned next Wednesday for a Throwbots review. That's right. The Throwbots. But as for now, thanks for watching this Bionicle Classic review of the Tohunga. If you can hear my dog barking in the background, I know it's annoying, but you're just going to have to deal with it. But yeah, see you guys later. This is LegomationStudio, signing out.